Well, race fans, Kern County Raceway taking a little bit of a summer break with 2 weekends off. But here's a couple of highlights from those hot summer nights at KCRP. 2 weeks in a row. Whelen Engineering Night at the races at Kern County Raceway, Saturday night, July 23rd. The green flag is in the air for the Blue Ribbon Automotive Dash for Cash. And what a battle between the 5 of Tom Gibson and the 51S of Tate Sanders. They are wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1 they go, and here comes the 12 of Hugh Stubblefield starting to make a move, but too much. He loses the rear end and spins coming out of turn number 4. On the ensuing restart, the green flag is in the air. Sanders and Gibson side by side for just a minute, but Gibson in the red number 5 machine pulling away late and will win the $100 in the Blue Ribbon Automotive Dash for Cash. Congratulations, Tom. It's his first win at Kern County Raceway. Next, we're going to have the future stars of racing, race fans. Here they are, the junior mini dwarfs, the 5 to 8-year-olds, and going into turn number 1, some contact. Maverick Furman in the 00 hits that 24 of Haley Schaefer, and Allie Young involved as well. Back to green flag racing now. That looks like it's the 89L of Noel Armstrong out in front early. There's the 44 of Cameron Perryman being taken over by the 24 of Trenton Yurto, and Yurto does the same to Armstrong just a lap later. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been the Trenton Yurto show all season long as he wins again, making it his 6th in a row. The senior mini dwarfs would be up next. The 9 to 13-year-olds take the green flag with the 05 of Jake Mello out in front early. Here comes the 87 of Seth Wise, your last main event winner that broke the win streak of the number 17 of Kersey Young. Seth Wise to the lead now, and he's going to bring Kersey Young with him as, trouble in the apex of 1 and 2, bringing out a caution. We'll pick up the action on the restart, and this is where Kersey Young has her shot. She looks to the inside of Seth Wise for several laps, swinging way to the outside, and gets a nice drive off of turn number 2 to pull right up alongside the 87 of Wise and take over the lead. From there, it would be all Kersey Young as she makes it back to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane for the 5th time in 2016. Now to the quarter mile with the Inex Bandoleros, we pick up the action on the initial green flag. The number 90 of Kayla Eshelman out in front of the 05 of Cade McClinney and the always present number 8 of Jeremy Clark right there running third. Here's a move for the lead. Into turn number 3, Cade McClinney makes the pass on the 90 of Eshelman, and he's going to try and bring the 8 of Jeremy Clark with him. Just as Clark has moved up into second place, car starting to smoke on the number 8 machine. We go under caution now. We pick up the action on the green flag, and Eshelman moves up to second, and here comes the 17 of Kersey Young. She's your defending champion in the senior mini dwarfs and really starting to hit her stride in the Inex Bandoleros. She's up to second spot now. Eshelman back to third. There's your winner. He wins again, making it 14 in a row for the driver of the 05. Up next would be the Inex Legends. We pick up the action on the green flag. Trying to go 3 wide into turn number 1. Things get settled down as Chad Actis takes over the lead. The 71 of Josh Ayers would take over the top spot on lap number 3, and he'd kind of pull away. And then we're watching this battle right here. While Ayers is pulling away, he gets slowed down by a lap car and loses the lead to the 51 of Big Dad Tyler Bannister, and then it would be all Tyler Bannister from there on out as he picks up his 4th win of the season. Half-mile racing action from here on out. The NASCAR Super Stocks. They're racing on the big half mile at Kern County Raceway. Ricky Bird, your early leader, but here comes the 22 of Johnny Bedingfield to the inside. He'll take the lead on lap number 5 and lead for several laps. However, going into turn number 1, he gets behind the slower number 12 of Eric Aldridge, gets pinched down low, and on the outside, the 13 of Chris Dalton takes over the lead. Bedingfield would slip back to 4th position as now we are under caution. After the cleanup on the short caution, we're back to green flag racing action. The 13 of Chris Dalton on the outside, the 22 of Johnny Bedingfield on the inside. They're wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. Bedingfield's going to lead this lap late, but on the outside, Dalton going to get the advantage. Oh boy, Johnny Bedingfield got loose there out of 2, possibly the car going, whoa, there it is. Car goes away the very next lap, almost saves it, but noses it in to the outside retaining wall, and Chris Dalton is going to get the victory in the NASCAR Superstocks, his second win of 2016. Final main event on Whelen Engineering Night at the races. It's the NASCAR late models. Green flag is in the air. Kendall Scheidecker will take the lead early, but no! Problems with the 98 machine, and he limps it back into the pits. Coming out of turn number 4. Your leader is going to be the 23 of Rhino, Ryan Vargas, with the 40 of Cole Adamo in second, but Adamo quickly overtaken by the 22S of Buddy Shepard. And now Shepard has to reel in the 23 of Ryan Vargas, but Vargas gets pinched behind the 5 of Tom Gibson and hands the lead over to Buddy Shepard. And then we go to caution, the 22 machine. That's the red 22 of Jacob Smith. Brings out a late caution and a shot for the 40 of Cole Adamo to make a move and break the win streak of Buddy Shepard. But Shepard is too strong down the back straightaway. He takes the lead out of turn number 4 and will lead the rest of the way for his 7th main event win at Kern County Raceway in 2016. We promised you 2 weekends of racing in one highlight reel. Well, race fans, here it is. Weekend number 2, Saturday night, July 30th at Kern County Raceway. And the green flag is in the air for the Blue Ribbon Automotive Dash for Cash. This time, it's the Spec Mods. Birthday boy Bill Stevens in the number 30 machine starts on the outside of the front row, and he'll take advantage of that high-speed run off of turn number 2 to shoot himself into the lead. And I'll tell you what, that 30 car was running great for these 4 laps. It's 4 laps, 4 cars for $100. He'd be out front for all 4, and he takes home his second Blue Ribbon Automotive Dash for Cash win of the year. The 30 of Bill Stevens. First main event of the night, the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models. We pick up the action on the green flag and some side-by-side racing and contact. Early on, it would be all about the 43 of Robbie Hornsby, who is your quick qualifier. Hornsby out in front with some great side-by-side racing going on behind him. And then out of turn number 2, the 29 of Joe Meehan spins, bringing out a caution. Meehan keeps it going. We'll pick up the action on the restart, but your leader, the 43 of Hornsby, with carburetor trouble, slow down the back straightaway, giving the lead to the 19 of Todd Conrad. Conrad and the 59 of Johnny Butler do battle out of turn number 2, and Butler scrapes the wall late in the race, giving the win to the number 19 of Todd Conrad. Conrad wins main event number 1 for the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models. Next up would be the NASCAR Mini Stocks, and it was a wild one. Green flag is in the air. Brock Mello a little slow on the initial start, and that gives the lead to the 55 of Austin Wilson, the 12 of Damian Leininger running second, and Brady Mello in the 88 third. And it'd be like this for all race long, all 25 laps, bumping and banging, nose to tail. On the final lap out of turn number 2, there's contact made between the 55 and the 12. The 12 shoots to the inside of the track. He's going to cut the track in turn number 4, cross the start-finish line first, but it will be the 55 of Austin Wilson who is declared the winner, his second main event win in the NASCAR Mini Stocks in 2016. The first responders in the 911 Racing Series would be up next. 15 laps of racing action, and it's a pretty good race. Nose to tail, battling out of turn number 2. And then watch this. Out of turn number 2, Trey Jamar. That's Trey Jamar from the Bakersfield Fire Department. Hits the wall a ton. Trey is okay. Car, not so much. Back to racing action now with James Jones from the Bakersfield Police Department out in front, feeling the pressure from the sheriffs, but it's too little too late, and James Jones gets the first win for the BPD of 2016. All half-mile racing action from here on out. Taking the green flag, the NASCAR Spec Mods. Eric Brust in the 4-car will take the lead early with the 55 of Mike Mason sliding up into second. Battle for third and 3 and 4, and there's going to be some contact. There it is. Kevin Callahan slides up the racetrack, makes contact with the 2 of Brock Thompson, sends himself through the infield while collecting the 8 of Jim Coffey. Unfortunately, the 32 of points leader Kevin Callahan, his evening would be done. Battle for the lead between the 4 of Bruss and the 55 of Mike Mason. He takes the lead. A few laps later, Eric Bruss coming out of turn number 4, breaks a left rear hub and spins into the wall. Eric Brust's evening done as well. Lost a couple of cars in this one with the 2 of Brock Thompson overheating on the next restart. Contact between the 59 of Anthony Barquette and the 42 of Jason Galvin. Galvin goes airborne and catches the outside wall to bring out a caution on lap 21. Some carnage in the NASCAR Spec Mod division. last Saturday night. On the ensuing restart, Mike Mason out in front in the 55, and he will claim his first NASCAR Spec Mod victory of 2016. Congratulations, Mike Mason. Final race of the evening, the Race Car Factory Spec Late Models. Main event number 2. Green flag is in the air, and a nice run right here by the 59 of Johnny Butler and the 19 of Todd Conrad. Conrad won the first main event of the night, and he's going to take the lead over the 59 of Johnny Butler on lap number 10. But check this out. Here comes the 43 of Quick qualifier, Robbie Hornsby. Hornsby had car trouble in main event number 1. He lost the lead, but now he's back up front in main event number 2. He makes the pass on the 19 at Todd Conrad, and he's going to stay right there. A dominating victory for the 43 of Robbie Hornsby as he wins Race Car Factory Spec Late Model main event number 2 to end the night at Kern County Raceway.